Hey, happy Friday to you. Welcome back to the Friday Funnies. Well, as of this writing, we still do not have a solution for the country's budget crisis. In just a few days, we'll be out of money unless Congress agrees to raise the debt ceiling and borrow more. We already owe a couple of $1 trillion, and one of these days, whoever we borrowed it from is going to want it back. And if we borrowed it from China and they call the debt, we could become the United States of Kung Pao. But that's tomorrow's problem. We need cash today or many government services will be cut, including Medicare and Social Security. If this happens, there's going to be big problems. You're going to see millions of senior citizens descending on Washington, D.C., having arrived in tour buses. And they're going to protest at the Capitol, and they'll raise their canes and their walkers over their heads, causing many of them to fall down and creating a traffic tie-up. So please listen, all of you Congress people, and raise the debt ceiling. It's only money, and we can print more of that to pay off the people we owe. It's a reverse Ponzi scheme. Well, no scheming in this week's Funnies, just wacky people doing what they do best.
Please hang up and try again.
As most Americans struggle to pay bills, some folks are shelling out stupid amounts of money for really expensive food. The Drury Beer Garden in Philadelphia offers a $700 hamburger. The burger's made with 8 ounces of Wagyu beef, topped with caviar, fresh black truffle, Irish cheddar cheese, and lobster, and the bun is covered in edible gold leaf. It comes with fries and a 1-ounce pour of Louis XIII cognac, which goes for $5,000 a bottle. Amazing. For dessert, you're going to have to travel to Japan, where the world's most expensive ice cream costs $6,696 a serving. The ice cream is a special flavor, includes rare white truffle, Parmesan cheese, and of course more gold leaf. Yum. All things considered, I think I'd rather spend my $7,000 on 10 Philadelphia hamburgers and then go to Dairy Queen. In Charles County, Maryland, several people were arrested and charged with auto theft after police traced them to several crimes. The Band of Thieves included 4 juveniles who were charged with auto theft and were jailed until their guardian could pick them up. Well, a vehicle driven by Anthony Stewart went to pick them up, and then when he got there, the police noticed that the van he was driving was also a stolen vehicle. So a chase ensued, everybody was arrested, and Anthony Stewart sits in jail on a $25,000 bond. Well, Anthony, you may be a loser in life, but you are this week's winner of the Dumbass of the Week Award. Friday Funnies follower Jeff Corhan submitted this story about Tokyo's Gobi Hiroi Samurai. 3 times a week, professional actors dressed up as samurai pick up trash while they spin around, leap through the air. Instead of samurai swords, they wield long tongs to pick up everything and deposit it in the trash containers on their backs. I think this is a great idea. We've got a lot of trash in Chicago, but very few samurais. So I think if we came up with tongs that could be attached to the guns already out there, we'd have a cleaner city. Unless somebody gets into a fight over whose trash is whose, and then we'd have a problem. But at least the streets are clean. Hey, that's it for this week, my friends. Thanks for joining me. Please share these funnies with everyone that you know. Listen to my podcast, Another Day Above Ground, and enjoy this long Memorial Day weekend. And in addition to being the first day of summer, remember what Memorial Day is really all about. Thanks, and I'll see you next week.